Hello, always Dizzy here. Going to start with puzzle streak of 42, as I always do before I play any games. Going to start at the 1 minute mark. Oh, I had a really busy day today. Hello, Larson. Say, okay. Got 20 seconds to go before I start. Whew. Yeah, crazy day. Crazy day, but it was pretty productive. Hence why it was crazy. Okay, I'm going to start in a few seconds now. Here we go. Bang. Boom. As long as I do this in 39 minutes, everything is fine. So we have a fork on the bishop. And we are white. We have a mate. And we have, what do we have? A check, and then I can take the bishop. Trade that off first. And queen this. Am I taking on A1? Hello, Vivek. I should be taking on A1. 7, black to move. We have to stop him from queening. That guy runs. 8, we have a Bowden's mate. Bam. Actually, technically, that's not a Bowden's mate. That's a Balestra mate. The more you know. I think I can take and then run my B pawn. 10. I have a checkerino, and then I take a queenerino, but then what? Then I can take the knight. Is that good enough? It's good enough for me, because I don't think I'm giving mate here. I nearly am though, so let me just calculate this out. Yeah, because there's almost a Balestra here, but I think I'm just taking the queen, letting him queen, and taking the knight. That should technically be winning. Is it though? Is it? Queen B8 gets a little tricky. Check. Yeah, it's a little tricky. I'm going to take though. I don't think there's a mate here. I got 11. I think I'm faster here because he's going to have to bring his king up. And then it's going to be close. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yeah. Plus he's got to move his ass in, out of the way of the pawn. Okay, here we have a check. Hard to see a good. How about I attack a H2 with something like Queen B2? Can I get away with that? That's way too hard for this rating, though. So if that's the solution, I don't like the puzzle. This is too hard for 1400. I think I can do that. Okay, it's wrong. I honestly missed this check. But wait, what's wrong with my move, though? Oh my god, I didn't see E6. Okay, that was not great. Fortunately, I wasn't too far in. That's what he said. And my king can stop both. I can queen with check. 4, I have mate. 5, I have a bishop. Rook. 7. This is a queen. Here, another queen. Check. 9. Okay, what are we doing here? I have a check and then a take. He has no good discoveries. That should be good. 10. I think I just take the queen first, and then take the bishop. Otherwise, he's taking on e5. 11. I have bishop d3. Is that good enough? It should be good enough. And we take 12. I have a check picking up the queen. Oh, no! I didn't see the rook. I'm just going too quick. Okay, I'm going to minimize chat because it's all chat's fault. I was doing well. I'm jittery. I had a coffee earlier. And I got energy. Too much energy that I can't focus as much as I would like. Check, and then what? Oh, I can take the rook. Okay. Okay, I will do this properly. Win the queen. Yeah, I've got 2 minutes energy. I want to go so quick here. I want to go fast. I want to go quickly. Run. I'm not even calculating. That's not good. Not good. I'm setting myself up for heartbreak. Setting myself up for heartbreak here. 10, black. Black. I am black. Can I just go h4? Ooh, hang on. I'm black. Yeah, so these are stops. So, oh, maybe bishop g1. He's got this check. It's not too scary, except he's got king here next. Okay, so takes. Yeah, I can just no. Yeah, so takes. He queens. I'm wondering if I can sack the bishop and then takes, and then can I run? Already, can I run? Push. I don't think so. Oh, but then I got pants. Okay. I think I might be able to do that. That seems so needlessly complicated. That's incredibly underrated. That was 1200. That is incredibly underrated. I'm a little bit angry about how it's rated. Can't believe that was 1200. That kind of pisses me off. What are we doing here? I've got rook a5. Right, so he stays on the knight somehow, like this. Oh wait, I can do it this way. Change the move order. 13, I am black. I am black. I think there might be a dovetail here. No, check. Okay, it's this way. 15. Do the fork. 16. I got pins and needles in my arms. Nerve damage. Okay, I'm just queening here. 18. I got too much energy. Discovery. 19. What do we do? Check wins material. 20. Chat is still minimized. I can take here with his Zwischenzug. 21. I'm going way too quickly. Too much energy. Rook e6 looks naff. We take 22. Win material. Take 23. Ooh, I think I have mate here. There should be mate. I think it's the Pillsbury, something like that. And I think I take with the rook. If he pushes, I have check and then can come back. And if he takes, I can take and then bring the bishop back. Like so. Like Wesley. So 25. Okay, how am I doing this? Can I take on D2? I'm currently down 2 pawns. If he takes with the rook, then I can just take back and I'll be up a piece. So we just take the rook here. 26. Okay, let's start with a check. He moves the king somewhere. And then his queen is overloaded and I take the bishop. Wait 1 second. There's rook f7. No, but then I just take on c8. So this should be good. Yeah, so I go here and then take the bishop. 27. I am down the exchange and a pawn. I can give a fork and pick up the rook. Is that good enough? Should be good enough. 28. I can take the rook, but looks like I'm about to get mated. So can I mate him? Check. And where's the mate? I could force the queens off. So I have then a check on f2. And if he comes into h5, I don't have anything there. I could also just take his bishop. Okay, but let's look at this again. Check. Oh, I go check here. No, it's not enough. Okay, so check. You know, he can't go to h3 because I have bishop g2. So he has to go to h5. And I'm trying to find something. Oh, I can just go check here. Yeah, so that should be good. And then check on h2. 29. Down a pawn. Knight c3 might win the exchange. Or maybe b3 might be better. b3 is looking good. Whoops, I honestly forgot about that. Shame on me. Oh, but there's a fork here. I'll pretend I planned that. And then I have his Russians are going to e7. 30. Excuse me. I'm down a pawn. So I could take, and then I have check, and okay, so he brings the bishop back. No, I can't. I don't. His queen covers e3. What am I talking about? I could take on b2. So take on b2. He has queen c1 though. Then I could take on g2. Is that good enough? I think it might be. It's pretty lame. Yeah, here I can also take on g2. 31. Down 2 pawns. Can I trap his queen? I think I can. How about like this? But this might be good too, but let's look at rook 3, e2. I think he might be trapped here. And why not this way? They both seem to trap. Oh, there's checkmate. Yeah, so we go here. That should trap the queen. 32. I have check. You can go king g8. Do I have time there for rook e1? I think I do. He goes queen e8. I just go check. So I think it's check and then rook e1. 33. Down 2 pawns. I have a check, but I don't think it's that. His queen might almost be... No, it's not almost trapped. Yeah, rook d8 might be good too. It's going to take time to do these things. I could take on e5 and then there's rook d4. His queen's almost trapped. Okay, yeah, it might be taking on e5 because if he blocks with the rook, I can take on e7, and I don't know. I mean, he can come back and then check, but it looks a bit iffy for him. And if he goes to the back rank, then I have a check on d8, and if he goes to h6, I didn't have an answer for that one. Maybe rook here. Yeah, but I'm taking there. Yeah, I'm going to start this way. And then check again. And then, yeah, rook d4. Rook d4, because I don't have any other ideas. 34. There's a fork here. Is there a checkmate? I'm down a pawn. So let's look at the check. And then I take the rook and I take here. I mean, that should be good. Check. You know, he goes here and then I take the rook. I mean, that has to be good. We take and we take. 35. Wow, I'm down. Well, he's got 2 pieces and he's got 2 minors and a pawn for a rook. I could create a discovery. I could also go check immediately. Oh, there's a fork. But he can get out of my check. He can get out of my check. So this would be the only reasonable move. Oh no, but that's impossible. So he can't. 36. White to move. Oh, this is woodpeckery. So we have to go here, and then he has to give up the bishop. But then he can go check on g4. Therefore, no, but how do we do this? You know, we go here, and there's bishop g4. But then I can go here, and he can't stop me. That's funny. I think. So first I go, first I go to d7, bishop g4, then I go king d8. He can come back, it's too late. 37. I am down a pawn. I have a check. I have a fork. So it takes. Then I have a check here. It's Richensburg. Oh, do it. No, he can come back. Yeah, it takes. Takes, and then I can take the knight. But I'm not up material there because he's had his other rook. Can I start with a check here? But what am I threatening? Can I start this way? If I take on f5, rook takes c4, then I'm taking here. So that's looking decent. But if he takes my rook, then what do I have? Nothing. So that doesn't work. Okay, let me look at taking on e5 again. Okay, let's just say he takes for whatever reason. Then I'm going to be up a knight because takes. Okay. If he takes my knight, oh, I've got a fork here. I can do this. No, I don't. I was thinking if he takes on c4, I can go check, and then after queen c1. Oh, I've got a check here. Holy shit. Is that the answer? That's way too complicated. Takes, check. And he has to go queen c1. And then I'm winning the exchange. I've got queen here. I think that's it. Yeah, that's a little underrated, maybe, I think. That's a little underrated. Okay, can I take on h4? No, he takes with check. I don't love that. Oh, there's a discovery on the queen. Should be good. 39. We have this. But I think first we go here. What a nice move. First we go here, and then we go check. Look how fast I saw that. 40. I think I can take on e2. I'm killing it. And then is it rook c8? No, probably not. Guess I should have accounted for this. I guess I'm just taking the pawn. I mean, I guess, yeah. Okay, last one, 41. This is the balestra. Right, so check. Oh, it's yeah, it's going to be a balestra, I think. No, it's not. But it's just going to be this: check, checkmate. So done. Going to open up chat. Get one wrong on purpose now. Oh, I'm trying to get one wrong on purpose. There we go. So what did that take me? 23 minutes. Not bad. Not bad. 23 minutes. A balestra is basically a Bowden's with a queen and bishop. Okay, that was good. Good time. I'm almost ready to almost considering the idea of moving up to 43. Almost. I know the moment I do it, I'll regret it. Okay, time for a game, a rapid game, a succulent Chinese meal. Let's go here. 2280 from Kazakhstan playing Abdusatorov here. Oh God. Yeah, I'm thinking about possibly doing a Stonewall, not today, but someday, against London. I'm going to do the computer's line of bishop d6. Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, same thing. Send your hate mail this way. Let's castle into this. And c5, does that make any sense? And let's just go knight c6. Don't know what I'm doing. Okay, a6, right? Can I do that? I think I'm okay here. Oh yeah, that's annoying. Oh boy. I have knight a5 c4. Doesn't mean it's any good. Ooh, I've got d5. I can take and then go d5. If he takes this way, he might, but I'm going to go for this. So oh shit, he pre-moved that. Oh god damn. Queen e8. This is really not the right approach. So let's play it. God, he's so freaking fast. He spent 30 seconds. Damn. Damn. He develops. I need to get some center control soon. Is queen g6 a move? No. What do we want to do? Here? Come back? Does that make any sense? I think my position's not bad. And pushing the push d5. Yeah, let's bring this back. I could also come here. It's interesting. But yeah, I'm just going to play d5. Oh, he can push. I'm so stupid. 95. Do I want to trade there? Okay, so here he's going to take. 95 and then d5 again. Let's try that. Oh wait, still doesn't work. Still doesn't work. I got to play b6. Okay, now I can play d5. Or can I? No. Yeah, yes I can now. Okay, now we go here. Is knight e5 a move? Probably. I bring my knight back. And then he reclones it. Pretty annoying. But, yeah. Now, I could trade the bishop, but yeah, I'm going to do it this way. He's going to reclone it. Knight df3. And queen h5. g4, I guess, is annoying. I mean, I could take twice, but I'm left with a bad bishop here. Hello, Alex. No, I'm nowhere close to an all-time high. There's knight a5 again. Can I put another piece here? I could go here and then queen b8. But then I have to defend this. If I go b6, he can take, and then he can come in here again. I'm going to play it, though. a6 could fall. Because I'm trying to go queen b8 here. Yeah, a6 might end up falling. Yeah, now I have to take with the queen, and that's not what I had wanted. Actually, a4 might be hanging, though. Okay. So I wonder if I should take first before a6 falls. Or does this make sense? Push here, and then I can go and double. He's got f4. He's got f4. So let's do that before he can play f4. The problem is I'm worried about a6 here because he's going to take now. takes on a6. Yeah, that's the worry. Okay, let's go a5. Oh, dang. That's a problem. I don't see a way out of this. I can go rook c8. Okay, I've got rook c8 here. Oh, I'm not sure if I should take here first. No, that's a weakness. Yeah, I'm going to go rook c8. This is weak now, too. He's so freaking fast. Teamer. This knight is strong. But I can move the queen somewhere. Nowhere great. Maybe to f8. Gotta watch out, there's fork already. Maybe here, I guess. e7. His knight on e5 is so strong. F4 is playable. F4 is playable. Yeah, I've got. Okay, well, let's take. Okay, we'll come back here. And then what, g5 or something? I don't know. Yeah, it's a good knight against bad bishop. Yikes. Good knight against bad bishop. He might even go rook ac1. G5. I don't know if I can do. I mean, this is terrible. This is terrible for me. His knight is a monster. Certified monster. There's a fork here too, which is nasty. Let's play this terribly looking move because I want to stop this fork if my queen moves. Okay, and now I just bring the queen out and try for like g5 or something. This was a good move, I have to say. Yeah, this knight is just crazy good though. I can't even sack the exchange or anything. He just outplayed me. I have trouble against the London. Okay, am I going g5? Am I pushing? I don't know what that does though for me. So we'll just go here. I only have 3 minutes. I'll look like I know what I'm doing, even though I most obviously don't. This is just night and day between the knight and bishop. This is like twice as strong as my bishop here. Okay. Well, we can infiltrate. Oh, he's got this check. Okay, king h8. There's knight checks, so my rook could get into trouble. Oh no, we're okay here, right? Okay, let's just do this. 316. And then this isn't even a threat. What? Oh, he's on my rook. I don't know though, because I win the exchange. I mean, it's just I lose the exchange. Queen, and then this comes back. He's winning a pawn as well. I guess that's good. He is destroying me. I can go here, take, and then push. I mean, what a move. Knight g6. I don't think there's a whole lot of hope here. It is a check, so I have to take it. Okay, so takes. Here, he takes a pawn. I guess I'll go for that. Oh, wait, is there even more than that? Check. No, check here wins the bishop. Yeah. I don't know. He played too well. I wasn't going to win. He was too strong for me. It's too strong. Okay, let's look at that. What's the engine? That was very one-sided. Yikes. Teamer, one-sider. Well, he's kind of peaking right now. Well, close to. Yeah, that was very one-sided. So I was okay here. Not great, but okay. It didn't love d5. Well, I should say maybe knight e5 was not best. It wants to go king h8 or knight e7. And then b6. Maybe it wants to improve the bishop on b7. It looks like that might be the idea. But this was not terrible. And d5 was not terrible either, but it does, yeah, it does give his, because he can always get in here twice, which is, so maybe I shouldn't have moved that knight, because my knight does control e5. So I had to play, but then again, it is suggesting to move it, so I don't quite understand. But here it's like b6, and if he comes in, yeah, knight e5 I think is not maybe ideal for other reasons. I think it can get kicked out with like b4. But I think d5 just gives him e5. It doesn't want him to do it right away, because then, well, actually, I'm not sure why. And he did play it right away. I'm not sure why the computer doesn't want to play it right away. It's saying bishop d7, which is what I didn't play. And then, oh, I'm hitting a4. Okay, so he defends it, let's say, b3. And then I can take, and then rook c8. Okay, this is, yeah, not easy to see quickly. This is not so simple. Not so simple, and I don't want to spend too much time on this right now. These moves weren't terrible. What's this? So it's saying we can take now with bishop d7. What is bishop d7 about? It wants to do this. I thought about it, but I can't think of a downside. Oh yeah, because I can't get here. So for example, let's say he castles, takes. Oh, was threatening a4. I keep missing that. But we can even just, yeah, okay. We can even take here. Okay. Yeah, so this x-ray on a4. Okay, so let's say he goes b3 instead. And then we take. And then again, it wants to play for that. Okay. Not obvious to me. And again, it wants to take me. I was really trying to trade everything. I wanted the 2 knights off at the same time. So it wants to allow him 1 knight eventually. Oh no, we can also take here. I don't know. The computer suggestion isn't really so much better than what I did. So I'm not learning a whole lot here. The main thing that I took away so far is that we could maybe target a4, and then if he plays b3, we can attack c3. But the other moves are not simple. And then yeah, he just outplayed me. Too strong. I'm gonna play another one. But yeah, I need to work on my anti-London. I have such a good Nimzo anti-London. Okay, this is a kind of a semi-new account, not brand new. Okay, he aborted. He scared of the bird. A bird abort, as Raven calls it. But yeah. Didn't practice his theory on the bird. Wow. I heard a scary noise. It was my ice maker. Okay. Anyways, we got a bird here. Hopefully I can make up for the last game. A bird win overrides 2 losses. Do I want to take right away or do I want to wait? You can do either, but taking is usually better because it's more predictable. Bishop e5, there's d3. Oh, we take those. We take those. And I forget if we go knight c3 first. Knight c3. Hang on. Yeah. Okay. So knight c3, d4. I think I just have knight a4. And then I have the better structure. I think this is the move. I think this is like, but you can play anything, but I think this is what's in the course. He castles. And then I think now I castle, except again, if there's d5 now it's different. Is it different? It's no different. But I seem to recall queen f3 is more accurate here, or queen e2. Yeah, is this a move? I just recall. I think we're just delaying. Yeah, I think you can castle. You can play anything, but I think queen f3 might be more accurate because I think it's partly psychological because black doesn't know, are we castling queenside? Right? The answer is no, we're not. Yeah, that's going to hurt him on c5 even more now. I might even just go straight for it. Or maybe even just bishop a3. Because that, yeah, bishop a3 right away. The bird, you really delay castling a lot in the bird. Bishop a3, I'm thinking. Looks good to me. I mean, I hope I'm not missing something. Knight e4. Yeah, I'm going bishop a3. I could be missing something. I don't but that's a problem for him with c5 because I'm just going knight a4 next, like an Imzo. I love the bird. I love the bird. The bird is the word. Is d4 a move? Okay. So I could ignore it and then takes, and takes isn't so bad. It's not so bad, but you got here, I've got d3. That could be playable. Knight a4 here. Knight a4, yeah, takes. Could be playable. Check. The check is annoying. It's not really a problem though. I can just go king f2. Well, yeah, he's got knight g4. It's a little annoying, but I could probably just go to king f1 there but this still isn't going anywhere. I almost have d4 in some cases. Or like, do I take? I like his queen here. I could go f5. What about e4? E4. No, that it's probably not great. Okay, so f5 and e4. Just queen e2. Then he starts hunting down this pawn though. Boom, boom. Queen f1 even. Can he push here? You know, I think I know the answer. I don't do anything. Like I castle or I play d3, for example. I just castle. I don't do anything here. That's the secret. I just castle here. That's the secret. So if e4, I don't know. Queen e2. Why not? Okay, here, knight a4. What about taking though? Takes, and then knight a4. No, we don't want that. So I'm thinking knight a4 has to be good. Knight a4. There is this though. There's e4. I don't like e4. I could go knight e4, but yeah, here there's e4. Queen e2. And then if he pushes, I can take, but then he can double up. Like, yeah, knight a4, e4, queen e2, d3. Yeah, takes. Okay, I'm wasting my time here. This is the other option, but then there's this. But no, then I have check. Yeah, still not. I don't know if I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I might win this pawn though. Oh, but plus I want this knight. Okay, I am going here after all. I don't know. I must have been completely winning there. I must have been. Now I don't know. Now I don't know what's going on. So here I can trade and then I can get my pawn. How Stella got her pawn back. That should be... no, then he can take here and then knight takes d3. Yeah, boom, boom, boom. Maybe I let him come to me. Yeah, I let him come to me. He's finding good moves now. Okay, so I take here. But then he can... Okay, yeah, let's do this. I wonder what I did wrong. So take and then rook a e1. I could also go rook a e1 first. Oh, you can take here. That's ridiculous. Do I take on c6? Taking here. I don't know how. I don't know what happened. I had a great position. I had a great position. I don't know what I did wrong. I really had a great position. Okay. We'll take that. This is very dangerous. This is very risky. Yeah, I gotta go back now. Or do I? Yeah. Yikes. I was like winning. I don't know how he defended that. He didn't do anything too crazy. I feel like I'm going to lose the rook. Worst case scenario, I can sack exchange, but the clock is my bigger issue right now. Yeah, I'm very curious what I did wrong. Whoops, didn't mean to drop G2. Dang it. I had a lovely position. Don't know what I did wrong. Okay, I'm going straight to the engine on that one because I don't know. I don't know what I did wrong. I had such a good position, really. It must have been like +1 or something. I don't know how I lost that. I really, really don't. I really don't know how I lost that. I loved my position. I can't believe I lost that. I don't really mind losing. I'm just bewildered that I lost. I don't know what happened. Don't know what happened. What went wrong there? Yeah, I was winning and then he just won. Then he just won. I don't know what happened. Whoops. Give me a second here. Okay, let me load that up. What was it? Okay, because he had... Okay, so we had this. Right? What? I don't remember this. I guess it's not in his course. So I took... Really? Bishop takes is not... I don't remember that. Can I trust that? This is really not its course. Let me double check this. Surprised this is not its course. Give me a second. 16 viewers. Excuse me while I ramble. I'm going to just look this up. Oh, it isn't his course. How come I wrote it that it isn't? Oh, never mind. Yeah. No, wait. Yeah, it is. What the heck is going on? It is in his course. And yeah, that's weird. Yeah, so he has bishop b2. So let me add that in here. Yeah, so I castle, but castling is technically better. I mean, most of these moves will transpose. Yeah, I liked them. I loved my position that I got. Okay. Anyways, let me zoom ahead here. So I didn't think Queen d6 was very good, but it wasn't too bad. So I guess e4 was stronger here, slightly. That's very surprising to me. I love this position. Hello, Sun Tzu. So I need to give CPT something new to run. So give me 1 second. Oh yeah, this other game. Is this really from 35? Oh yeah. Okay, bear with me 1 second. I'm all over the place here. I feel very uncomfortable if I don't give CPT something to do. E3, B6. Oh yeah, I went bishop D6 that time. Okay, let's just explore that one. Here. Okay, sorry. Okay, I'll behave now. Okay, yeah, so queen D6. So E4 was stronger. I don't think this was not on my radar. It makes sense. So I guess I would have been a little bit nervous of him taking, but we're just weakening his c-pawns here. So so that would have been fine. I mean, we're not that much better here, really, because his rooks are going to come in. This is maybe queen f3 was too much. Like castles, and then if he comes in here, it's similar though. It's definitely similar. I don't know how he got away with this. Anyways, my move was okay. It's just I'm trying to optimize. So 94 again was okay. Computer's recommending 94. No, they're both fine. They're both fine. So here, this is really the first move where I could have optimized a little bit. Did I overthink the position? I never overthink anything. So I take on d5. And yeah, I could have won a pawn here. I missed this. No. I saw this, and then I didn't like him taking on e3. Yeah. But apparently this is... because we're going to get c5, I guess, but I didn't like this. Like, I thought we could do better than this. That being said, taking on d5 is not the best move here. I just simply get rid of the d3 pawn, and I'm going to win a pawn at the end of these trades here. Okay, so I maybe I should have slowed down a little bit on this move. This was a key move, but I'm still better. And then, yeah, I decided to do nothing, which was not a bad plan, but I could have done a better nothing move. Slightly better, but still no mistakes. There was a one move that I blundered. But he also played very well here. And I was getting a bit low on the clock. There was bishop c5 here. Okay, so we get yeah, that makes sense. We get a pawn and a bishop. I didn't see that. This would have been interesting. That would have been very interesting. Yeah, so this was my blunder, rook e5. I thought I could get away with it. So there were a million better moves. I could just come back, retreat. This was too much. This was a risk I took because I wanted to stay on his c5 pawn. I took the risks. I took the gamble that he couldn't do anything against my rook, or to trap it. But he played perfectly, close to perfectly. So, and maybe this was too desperate. I could have tried to hang on it, but this was not looking so great. Yeah, I don't know, but I'm surprised that he got it. I'm surprised that he slipped through my fingers. Yeah, here there was a tactic. I missed the tactic, and then I could have improved a little bit. Just one of those games, unfortunately. Not precise enough. So 2 losses in a row, almost 1900. The big clamp. I have to be careful not to... No, this can't transpose to a thing. Okay, I'm going to go knight f6. I feel that he wants this. I'm going to play it anyways. And I'll try not to get too low on the clock. D5 here, maybe? So G5, 98 is okay, right? Let's make a strike in the center. D3, E4 is not bad. It's actually fine. It's called the big clamp. Yeah, so I'm thinking 98. We route the knight this way. So let's do that. I'm not too worried. Maybe I should be, but I'm not too worried. I guess I'll take this. And we have a check. We also have a check here. Doesn't really do much of anything. I might just come back kind of like a Scandi. Just going to come back. Well, I could go here and then go B6 and challenge him this way. Maybe I'll go for that. I know it's unusual. I'm not worried about bishop G5. I just take it. Yeah, so I'm going to put the bishop on B7. Then I have discoveries. Yeah, so right here should be good. And then bishop B7 here. Okay, that is kind of scary, but he doesn't have great piece development. Okay, he wants rook on D1. So this should be good, right? This should be good. This should be good. I think this holds up tactically. Oh, I forgot that this would be covered. So I could take on F3. If I go here, I'm dropping my bishop. So yeah, this opens up my bishop. His knight comes in, which is annoying. But yeah, Queen A4, King B1. Could also attack the. Oh my God! Does this win a piece? No, he's got here. It almost wins a piece. This is similar, but he can also defend it. Oh, there's a pawn here. There's A2. So what's the lesser evil? Well, he has to defend the knight. Yeah, I'm coming in. You don't have to ask me twice. Is Queen C1 a thing? Well, here I win another pawn. Oh, wait, maybe not. Check. It's there. Okay, don't win a pawn. I could come back with tempo. Because my queen doesn't really, it's not really going to do anything there. Ooh, can I take here now? I might take on C3 here. But am I threatening anything after that? Like he takes on G6. Then I go, what, here? Coming in here, that's getting crazy. Takes. Okay, that's going to be, I'm going to do it though. You can take here, and then I'm thinking about bishop d5. Wait, no, I could just go check and then here. That's mate. Okay. This is very dangerous for me. So check and then check. Okay, this has to be good though. And then check, and then I can trade. Is that the best I can do? Check. I don't know. Is that the best I can do here? Okay. Check. And then I'm thinking about trading queens because I don't think I have anything after this. I just want to look though. I just want to look. Check. Just want to look. Can almost go here. Holy shit, that almost works. That might even be winning, honestly, but that's too much. That's too risky to do. That might be winning though, honestly. I have to look at that after. Way unnecessarily risky. I should probably just cash in at this point. Oh, that's so tempting. I could also just bring this back. No, I can't. Okay, just cash in. Just cash in. Just cash in at that point. And where do we want this bishop? G7? Yeah, because then provoking H6. Yeah, so I think I'm going to go here. Let's bring that back. I really got to pick up the speed now. I'm up 3 pawns, but his pieces are more active. And he's got this stuff going on. I need to trade pieces here. Oh my god, look at my score against this guy. Okay. Bring in the knight, bring in Defunk. Let's just do that. Get our pieces active. Oh shit, I just dropped. No. I didn't see this. I did not see this. I just got lucky. I got lucky. I didn't see this until now. Actually, I also had rook c8, but I didn't see it. The fact is I didn't see it. This would actually lose a piece because I got rook c8. Okay. I can force a trade, but at the cost of a pawn, like an awkward pawn. Is this a move? And then I have e5. Yeah, let's do that. I gotta be careful about the clock here. Pre-move the recapture. He can take and then he's got h7, but I have rook f7, but it is a little flimsy. I'm covering a1 actually, h1. I'm covering h1. Okay, well, we'll go here first. Because, yeah, I'm not doing that for you. Actually, maybe I should have, because no, never mind. Wait. There might have been something here. Okay. So he's being annoying. Yeah, is this a move? Okay, so he does this. I don't win a pawn there. Okay, I don't think I have anything. So let's just improve this, do a quick blunder check, execute. 3 minutes. I love this bishop. Oh, he's got to be careful with superfluous knights. Is this a move? I don't know, but I'm playing it. It's a legal move. If I take here, d3 gets a little weak. d3 gets a little weak. My bishop is trapped, so okay, does it that way. Thinking this makes sense. I mean, it would be, this would be nice, you know, but looks can be deceiving. We're going to take this way. I want an avenue for my rooks. I'm going to flag. I'm going to flag. Still, I love this bishop though. I'm always covering h1. I'm going to try to come in here. But this is not so simple. Okay, I can force a trade, but no, let's just continue with the plan. There's a fork here, so he can do this. And he does. I can double up. And I'm going to go here for the geometry. Yeah, I could get fancy, but let's do that. So he got a pawn. And where'd my advantage go? Where'd my advantage go? Yikes. Okay. Okay, let's take that before it becomes a bigger problem than it is. And oh, look at that. Look at that invisible fork. Lovely. Okay. Let's go here. Whoops. Okay, I can do that now, but I was hoping to do the invisible fork. I'm throwing this one. I was crushing. What happened? What happened to me? What happened? Wow. This is, I don't know about this anymore. I don't know about this. I might be dead here. What? I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Oh my goodness. Look at this, guys. Bam. Puzzles. Puzzles. He doesn't take it. Okay, can I push more puzzles? Takes, push. How crazy am I? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, I can come back if I have to. I can also take here if I have to. I don't want to do that. I think I have to come back. I can also go here. Check. Okay, take. Oh, but then he's on my knight. So yeah, I might be dead now. Shit. Ah. Push, it won't do it. He can come in now though. I'm gonna flag. Push. I don't know. He got me. He got me this time. I was always winning, and then he just got me. He got me. 3 losses in a row. I played well too, kind of. I mean, I was winning. I don't know how I lost this game. That's pretty shocking. Like, how much of an advantage do I need? Like, it was like absolutely winning. Like, if you look at the graph after the game, it's going to be crazy. Maybe I'm just forgetting about my time management. I don't know. I should have taken this. I'm going to flag. I don't know how we threw this game. Like, this was ridiculous. Like, I was winning at so many points. At so many points was I winning. He'd be insane to trade. Yeah, you should just flag me here. Mate, yeah, I ran out of time. Okay, I just go straight to the engine. I don't know how I threw that. Like, seriously, I was just crushing the whole game. I was up like 10 pieces. Oh my God, I don't know how I threw that game. It was it the clock? I don't even know if it was partially the clock. I mean, you see what I mean? Like, just so one-sided. I don't know. Do I need to look at that? I don't know. That's so ugly. Man, he was never winning. I think I just played too slow because he was getting crushed. How come I keep getting paired against this guy? Why I have 5, 6, 7, like 8 games against him? That's a lot of games paired against one guy. He plays a lot of games, so. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Did I play too slow? Let me think. I haven't been looking at my checkpoints lately. So move 20. Yeah, but checkpoints are bad. But the thing is, I'm crushing on the board. Checkpoints don't really matter here. But technically, I should have like 5.5 minutes or so on the clock, and I'm at 4. But that's not too bad, especially with the position I have. Move 30. Move 30. I'm not actually too bad on the clock either. Like, I'm a bit below my checkpoint. Well, Vivek, that's what I mean. Sometimes I think people might. I'm paranoid that they're targeting me. Okay, so I just got a little bit too low on the clock. That's really all there is to it. I got a little bit too low on the clock. 3 losses. 3 losses in a row. 3 losses in a row. And one of them, I mean, they've all been bad losses. Like, I've either been winning or I just got trounced. Like, they're not good quality games. Okay. He's giving me the opportunity to go e4. I'm trying to, I think we do go e4. And then c4. I think. And you basically, we're going to do a stonewall against this bishop. So oh, that's a good move. Who is this guy? That's a very good move. Do I go d4 here? It doesn't make sense, though. Oh, yeah, I think c3. We have to blunt this bishop. I think c3 is a move. And then d4. Immediately? Maybe? And then maybe e5. Because he's trying to make fun of my knight not being able to go in c3. Let's try this. I don't know. I don't want to burn more time than I did. He's playing freaking quick. Okay, let's play this Morphe style. Just basic, old school. I think I'm just going to castle here. Knight a5, maybe queen a4. Okay. This isn't too bad, except my knight really does suffer here. I don't like how quickly he's playing. I'm getting cold, by the way. Am I going to get 4 losses? A4 to keep my bishop here. Yeah, so he can't play b5. And where does my knight go? Well, if he plays a5, my knight's going here. If he doesn't play a5, I don't know where it's going. Does d3 make sense? I don't know what makes sense. Does b4 make sense? I don't know what makes sense. Does knight c2 make sense? 8. What about here? No, he takes. I don't know what I'm doing. King h1. There's bishop g4. I don't like that. h3 though? I'm going to regret h3. So let's play it. But I don't want bishop g4. I just don't. Maybe I could have played queen e1 or something. Copies me. Do I have g4? Knight h6. Yeah, after knight h6, I don't really have anything there. Or wait, can I ever prepare this once its knight is gone? No, he's got too much going for him. I can, yeah, maybe I'm coming here. Okay. Yeah, so g4 later and then maybe like knight c2. If knight c2 right away, the pushing, how much do I care about that? It's a little annoying. Maybe I should go queen e2. Yeah, I think I might go queen e2 because d3 could become an issue. And then I have rook d1, so queen e2 makes sense. Okay, queen e2. And then I've got a lot of options. I've got d3. I have g4. So g4 again, he comes in here, and then I can't take here. Maybe b3. Okay, what did he give me here? Now he's got another escape route for the knight. Yeah, so what about b3 and then bishop b2? Let's play that. How am I doing on the clock? Check my checkpoints. I am behind on the clock. I'm behind on the clock. I should have about 7 minutes here. So not too bad. Just slightly behind on the clock though. So bishop b2 is my plan. f4 becomes weak if I put the bishop there. Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. I don't see what that. Oh, he wants bishop b7. Okay, well, so I'm threatening g4 now. I'm just going to play it g4 and then I can take. I can't even do it yet though. So takes. And then I have, okay, I could come here first. Okay, I'm worried about my pieces getting trapped, but I can't spend too much time trying to play perfectly. What did he take there? Pawn. So this opens up the d pawn, but it kills my bishop. It also kind of somewhat stops this. Yeah, let's take here. His bishop is buried anyways, and I can get g4 in later. It's kind of like a reverse Dutch. But yeah, let's control this. So queen c7. Okay, I might even want to consider taking that. He's on f4. I can move my knight. This makes sense. Let's play this. We get a nice square for the knight. A very lovely square for the knight. Does he have good discoveries here? No, he doesn't. So I'm going to target d6. There's a lot going on here though. There is a lot going on. I think I'm playing pretty well. It's just unfortunate that I keep losing all my games. I'm the first to say, like, I don't mind losing games, certain games, but the 3 games that I lost today were not good. You could argue the one where I just got beaten down. You could argue that one's good. What did he take here? A pawn. What is he doing? Bishop d5. He's giving up. He gets 2 pawns and a rook for 2 minors. Yeah, I probably have to. Okay, his king will be weak. So do I want to do it this way? Yeah. Well, my queen could get overloaded. I could bring in the other rook. Would that make any sense? Not really. Going to do it. Oh wait, there's g4. I can take. Well, he can take there first. Okay, let's do this. Wait, I might have. Could this have been a move? No, because I have near discoveries on this bishop. But this is going to open up. Oh, I'm low on the clock again. Always low on the clock. I was doing pretty decent for my time management for a while. Damn it. Okay, let's take that. He might take with a queen. He should probably take with a queen. Okay, this now. And I get my piece back. Ha 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 ha. Dun 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 dun. I think I did that right. Lovely. Lovely. Who's pinned now? Who's pinned now? So I take. He can come back. Oh, he can come back. Still might be good for me though. So let me calm down a little bit. So right now we're equal material. So if I take, he pins me. And it's very interesting. Don't really want to do this. I'm a little bit scared. Well, I guess he can't go here, but can he go there? Yeah, he could do that. Not to mention he can give this check still. Yeah, that's not good. Is that the best I can do here? No, I can move this knight. But then, I don't like... They got these pins. Like I take here, for example. Oh my god. So here. Okay, I guess he's got the last laugh. Push. Okay, I'll try for this and then rook f4. What? Did he miss this? Oh, this is even better. He found an even better move, potentially. No, maybe not. I just moved the knight. Okay, he wants this. He wants this. I should just move the knight, I think, though. Okay, let's do this. Okay, low on the clock as usual. So he still has enough compensation for the knight or the bishop here because he's got 3 pawns. He's got 3 pawns for it. Okay, let's just go here. It was a very interesting game, and here I can just take. Is there a tactic? I don't know. There might be. There might be some tactic. Okay, so check doesn't do it. Let's just move here. I'm going to flag. Lead chess is going to restart in 9 minutes. They love to do it when I'm in time trouble. Yeah, we'll take twice there. Here. He's got a lot of pawns, though. He's got a lot of pawns. Move this up. He's got a lot of pawns. I'm going to try to push here. Okay, well, we go for that. That was not good. That was not good. And, well, I've got checkmate. Okay. Oh, that was a wild ride. That was back and forth. That was chaos. That was chaos. The whole bishop thing was tricky. Oh, that was stress. The opening, I think c3 was correct. I think that was right. I am getting cold. I'm going to turn the heat on. So I lost 3 games. I won 1. At least I'm hovering close to 2,200. I'm happy with that, honestly. If I can just stay close within punching distance, striking distance of 2,200, I'm happy. I just didn't like being low 2,100. Well, sub 2,100. I didn't like that. Whoa. Did I seriously drink all this water? Was I drinking during the stream? Yeah, I'm gonna get some more water. I'll be back. Okay, lead chat's going to restart in 6 minutes, so let's just look at that again quickly. Yeah, so yeah, I'm not sure about e5 here. I actually wonder if I could go bishop c4. What about bishop c4? That's interesting. Right? I don't see the downside. Is maybe e6 is a problem? But yeah, possibly e6. We have queen e2 maybe. Yeah, e6 is maybe not a problem, but it's a response. Anyways, I played c3, and wait, could I have played bishop b5 here? Bishop b5 wins a pawn. I could have just played bishop b5. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. He goes bishop d7. Yeah, he's got bishop d7 somehow. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I had to go e5. And then I went bishop c4. Ooh, can I take and then queen a5, queen a4? CD, queen a4. That wins a pawn. I missed that. CD, queen a4. Missing basic tactics here. Damn. CD, queen a4. Damn it. Okay. A4 might have been a little slow. Yeah, I'm not sure about h3, but I did not want bishop g4. Maybe I could have played queen e1 or queen b3 or queen e2. No, not queen b3. Maybe queen e2 here or queen c2. But yeah, I didn't want this. And then I burned a lot of time on this, like trying to get g4 in optimally. So I started to play a little quicker here. And here I like my position. But then I missed this knight f4. Missed this knight f4 idea. It's so easy to miss. It's easier to find this for black than it is for me to see it ahead of time. But I'm still not 100% sure that this is beneficial for black. He gets 2 pawns, but he gives up an important bishop. And I basically get to replace this rook with this one. So he's getting these pieces for 2 very strong pieces of his own. He's getting the rook on a1 and f4 and e5 for a very important defensive bishop and a centralized knight. So then things got sharp. I loved the c4 move though. But then he could come back. So it was, I don't know. So it was interesting. Maybe possibly I could have just played simpler, like queen f3 or something, or just move the king. Maybe just king h1 or king g1 actually is probably, maybe I could have just played king g1, might have been simplest. But c4 looked very good. But I think I was always better. And then he for some reason, he let me do a lot of trades. Okay, let's look at that with the engine. Boom. Boop. And yeah, but I think I could have won a pawn in the opening. I could have went queen a4. I could have taken on CD and then queen a4. Nope, apparently not. Really? So here, I thought I could take and then queen a4. Oh, there's knight c6. And apparently even bishop d7. Why? Knight c6 now, and he gets compensation? I don't know. I like white here. I like white. I don't care about your development. Okay, and let me just backtrack. c3. Yeah, c3 was good. Yeah, e5 was good. Computer likes bishop b5, but we're fine here. We're equal. Yeah, h3, not ideal. Not terrible, not ideal. Computer doesn't mind the pin. Computer doesn't mind the pin. d3, and then h3. I guess that makes a crap load of sense. Yeah, because he can't maintain the pin. So I didn't need to be worried about bishop g4. So ghost, saw a ghost there. And then it didn't like king h2, too slow. I didn't want his knight coming in. Oh, queen a1 would have dealt with it. And d3 if he comes in. Computer doesn't mind it. I got scared though. I guess we can always just go king h2. So I played a little scared here with the h3 and then king h2. They weren't necessary. And then this was all relatively equal. Not perfect moves, but relatively okay. This was, yeah, and then this, hang on. So he could have played knight f4 now, and this was winning. It might be because of this knight. What's the key difference here? My king doesn't, yeah, because he can, I think this is why he can pin with the queen now, and we're in trouble. So is that another reason? No, so how did that's another reason why king h2 was not good. Hard to imagine that being a problem in this position. But there were actually some collinearity x-rays. But yeah, I guess that was a kind of a dangerous diagonal for me. But so is this one. So is h1, a8. So my king is probably safest on g8, or g1, I mean. So I should not have moved that. It's safest where it is. These are dangerous squares for me. And then, so yeah, there was no compensation here. We're just losing. We're just losing. And this knight d5 was a blunder. Yeah, because now I can open up my c pawn. So not the best move, but not terrible. Best was king g1 now, getting out of the pin. And best was bishop e5. Yeah, he got a little fancy here. Bishop e5 was simplest. Yeah, knight g6 was good. Knight f6 is even better, but oh, I guess that makes sense. But I'm still worried about like, oh, you can't go there now. Okay, it makes sense. But we're slightly better here. And then, yeah, now we're up a pawn. And then he let me trade. He just let me trade. And then he let me mate him. But he was already in trouble here. Okay. We got a bird win. Gonna play another one. Yeah, I still don't like the first 3 losses, though. They were not fantastic losses. 2 months old account from Zambia. I don't know. Let me investigate his account. I mean, 2 months old. Quick, I gotta see. Okay, it doesn't look too suspicious. I'll play him, but for the record, 2 months old account. So if I lose, I can blame him. I can. Okay, if we have a Frums. So we castle kingside. Okay, let me think. So here, I believe we go d4 because he doesn't have time. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so we go d4 there. And I think we go bishop d3 in these bishop g4 lines. You can play multiple things, but yeah, so I think we're going bishop d3. And if knight b4, I think that's a mistake. I think we just castle. We let him take here. So bishop d3. This is a computer line. I think it's also Raven's line. I think this is correct. Yeah, so bishop b4. I think we just castle. Yeah. I think we just castle here. I think this is correct. Because we are up a pawn, right? And then if he takes, we just, yeah, we beef up. So we just take here. It's tempting to take with the bishop, but I'm going to take with the pawn. We also have the open c file then. And we're just up a pawn, and now black has no threats. I mean, okay, and do we want e4, or should we develop? We should probably develop, but this is so tempting. I am going to develop, just because we only have one piece developed, so. But we're just, I mean, black has 0 threats now, and we're up a pawn. He's got the bishop pair. He's got some compensation. Okay, now e4, and I'm threatening bishop g5. He's just giving us everything. Hopefully he doesn't come back to win. So bishop c7, maybe knight h5. Knight h5, I have e5. Could get into some trouble though. Does h3 make sense? I mean, I'm up a pawn. I'm not up a piece. I shouldn't get too cocky. Because I mean, he just falls back here. He might, like, even knight g3 could be annoying. Afterwards, I wonder if I should just go here first. He might sack and then go check. I could do this and then, but that's really weakening. Okay, I don't know about that. That's very committal. Okay, I'm gonna play it because I do get e4 for my knight. But yeah, this is a little iffy. He can draw back, or he might take, and then he gets his pawn back. Okay, goes there. So h3 now. I still don't like this. So maybe I should go queen e1 at this point. Queen e1. Let's go queen e1. And then if h3 he can take, and he is, yeah, he's up in my, I could actually take with the g pawn. But I'm going to take with the rook. Oh shit, there's this. I could get into trouble here. Okay, let's take with the rook though, but he takes here, so we offer this trade. Oh, now we're grabbing this. Okay, so we come in here. Oh my god. I guess I could take. I could trade. Yeah, there's also rook d1. I could go here and then rook d1. No, you can take here. Yeah, so here, and then I just take. He's winning this, so he's winning e4. But then I've got this. But then he can come back. It's ridiculous. Okay, well, if I come here, he's got two pawns he can take. It's queen f2, boom. And then I can push, or am I going to lose this game? I shouldn't lose. Okay, so queen f2. Okay, I'm going queen f2. And then I don't know what I'm doing if he takes this pawn. Because he's threatening here. Maybe knight e4. Can I still go? Maybe I can come here. Two-month-old account. Don't come back and win, please. You're down a piece. Don't come back and win, please. 2 months old account. Sorry, I'm toxic. But stop making new accounts. Fake accounts. Maybe I'll learn something. I don't like his long think. I'm getting nervous. Is he going to come back to win after being down a piece with his new account? Ooh. Well, I'm a streamer. I should be entertaining. But he's in a deep think here. I mean, he's got a problem that he needs to solve. I'm insinuating things, but I always will against new accounts. Stop making new accounts and, I'll stop insinuating. Okay, hopefully he doesn't let his time run. I did briefly look at his account. His account does look, at the very cursory glance I took at it, does look normal. I didn't see anything too weird. But yeah, stop making new accounts. Okay, he moved. Yeah, so here I was just going to take, right? So let's just do that. I'm not going to overthink it. He has two, he's got one pawn for the piece. If he offers a rook trade, okay, I have, okay, we can come in here. I can also bring in the knight. This makes more sense to me. So let's just play it. And if he offers the rook trade, I will go rook a e1, not overthink it. Pre-move the recapture. What is that about? Should I simplify here? Maybe bring up the king. I hope I'm not getting overly fancy here. But I want to improve things before I trade. I could just trade. If I had a minute on the clock, I would just trade, but I'm trying to extract a bit more because he's kind of limited in his responses. Like he can really just move his pawns here, or you can trade. I mean, he should probably just trade at this point. But I basically got this king move in for free, king f3. Yeah, so he can go like b5. I've got b4. Is that what I want to do? b5, b4? Possibly. Okay, that is actually looking like a good move for him. Shit. Okay, so I can come in here and hopefully I'm not blundering anything. I'm getting nervous. Maybe I should have just traded on e8. So knight h5, he's blinking now. 2 months old account guy is blinking. Or he's just abandoning the game. Yeah, it looks like he left the game. These new accounts are just shameless. Shameless. It's going to be hard to set a new personal best. Like, you get everyone had the new account. Okay, he's back now. At some point, it's going to be near impossible to increase your rapid rating. And I'm thinking that's around the 2300 mark. I think to get past 2300, I'm thinking you need to be like a titled player like NM. Because you're going to have to consistently win so often. Anyways, I'm nowhere close to that, so I'll worry about that when it never happens. It's just so annoying, though, the fake accounts. Again, it's like, imagine going to an over-the-board tournament and people they reset their over-the-board rating. And then they enter your section unrated. That's what it's like. Okay. So let's just come in here. Right? I mean, it's a move. Is it a good move? I don't know, but it's a move. He's trying to make it complicated. He's hitting this again. I could defend it with my king, which I probably will. because my rooks are in front of my king now. He can try for b5 if he likes. I can go e5. Although now that I think about it, this was never a threat. No, well, knight takes was a threat. But rook takes is not a threat because I have back rank mate. So knight takes was a threat. Would h4, h5 make any sense? Like, let's just say he took for some reason, check. I have a discovery all of a sudden. Could also possibly take on f7. b4 maybe? Yeah, b4 looks like a move. Yeah, b4 is a threat. Okay, if he comes in here, knight d7, I might be able to bring in my knight to e4. Yeah, so here I'm just taking. There is a check, but it doesn't do a whole lot. He can then get access to this, but I can come back. I can come back here. So he can give me a check. I just do my geometric response, and then he comes in here, and I just return. Oh, then he can repeat. At that point, I might just trade rooks. That is interesting. I can bring in my knight. I mean, this has to be good. I guess he's threatening here. I don't know. This should be fine. Should be fine. So check. He has one legal move, and then I can take on f7. I'm threatening mate. And so how does he deal with that? Sack the exchange. And how would I recapture? Might recapture, yeah, with the pawn, because then my rook can go to a3 or d3. Oh, plus there's a fork here. So take with the pawn, pre-move that. And it looks like he's going to let his time run. Okay. Okay, let's go check. And then I can take on f7. This was the frums, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, he resigned. Okay, I'm going to block him, the new account, and he didn't want to resign earlier. New account. No, resign. Okay. Well, I'll look at that with the engine, but it was pretty straightforward. Yeah, so he played the frums. People play the frums, and then I don't know why they do it. They never face the bird. They don't get practice against the frums. Yeah, so there was a little hiccup here, actually. I'm a little surprised about this. But I don't understand why they play the from. Like, so many people play the frums. They don't get practice against it. And yeah, this is just a computer line for white. Because we're just up a pawn. We're just up a pawn. Black has a bishop pair, but our king is castled. We have a central pawn mass, and black has no attack here. It doesn't mean black can't be dangerous, but why would you willingly want to get such a position for black? Now, Queen E1 was a mistake because of what actually happened in the game. because of queen d4. So I gave him too much here. I gave him his pawn back. The funny thing is, I still loved white here, even though it's equal. He blundered here, but I don't know why I felt that. I think maybe, I guess I was over evaluating the position, and I guess I was. Sometimes when I play the frums, I feel like it's more than just a pawn. It kind of feels like a piece. I don't know why it feels like that way to me, but it does. It feels like I'm up a piece, but I'm only up a pawn, so I have to be a bit more careful, I guess. And so, yeah, I wasn't sure about e5 to begin with. It wasn't a bad move, according to the engine. h3, I didn't want to create weaknesses. There was bishop e3 and rook c1, so I guess we need to play this a little slowly. There's even rook f2, which I don't understand. It just wants to transpose with bishop e3. So I guess this is a bit tricky, more tricky than I thought. The computer says we're much better, but the moves to maintain that advantage are a little weird. I mean, if I had more time, I could see how safe h3 was, but I was getting a little nervous about it. Oh, probably this is more straightforward. And then it's saying then e5 or knight e5, but yeah, it's a little trickier than I gave it credit. Yeah, and I just missed this tactic. Okay, I'm starting to get tired here. I'm definitely still in the red because I think it's 2 wins, 3 losses. Yeah, minus 10 points. How did I get to 2200 again? Wait, this doesn't make any sense, does it? Minus 10. Here it says 2200. Ooh, look, I'm in the top 5,000 players on Lead Chess now. But wait, am I missing something? Why did it say 2200? Oh, sorry. Because I was 2210. Yeah, I'm going crazy. Okay, I will play another one. Sorry. I was 21. I was 2210. Yeah, I forgot. Okay. Mr. Woolley, 5-year-old account. We're happy with that. 23,000 games. Thank you. A real account. Mr. Woolley or Mo Woolley. This again. Oh, God. I wanted some theory. Hey, theory. I want some theory. E4, can I go here? I should probably play D6. But now I'm kind of like a dragon. How did I get coaxed into playing a dragon? Although this is also like a reverse bird, right? This is a reverse bird. Can I play it as such? Probably not. but I'm going to. Oh, you can take it with a G pawn, but I'm going to play it like a bird. He can go to D1 and he should. Okay. And then B5. Am I just going for it? G4 though. Yeah, this is probably much better for white. Well, I'm going to have to play on the queen side. And I could take, he's left with a bad bishop. I could also go for E5 and play kind of a stone wall. Let's go for that. Let's go for that. So if I take on c3, he can take with the knight. But then my knight stays there. So he could take with the queen. But still, this is weak for him then. So he kind of has to take with the pawn. Then I have the b file. So takes. He can push here after. He can push for d4. The alternative is I come back. And then he has d4. Is that right? Can I just come back? Come back here. Bishop a4. I don't know. Coming back might have been good. I don't want to think about it too much. He takes the correct way. And yeah, do I want to go to e6? Does that make any sense, or would this make more sense? How does one decide? I'm going this way just because bishop a4 kind of annoys me. And there's some potential to attack on the king side. But yeah, this opening. Okay, so I don't like the trading because it improves his bishop. But yeah, takes. I mean, I've got here his bishop. I don't like those trades. If he takes me, I'm content with that. If he pushes, I don't love that. And then he has g4 coming. Do I have d5? No, I don't. I don't love this. c4 move? I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, so c4, d4. It's gotta be, it's getting complicated, but I don't know what's going on there. I think I'm winning a pawn there, but then no, c4 falls. So boom, boom. If I take here, he takes this way. But let me just follow that through anyways. Takes. Maybe if queen b6, there's rook b1 right away. I could go here. This makes some sense. Okay, I'm doing this. Rook b8. This can happen, but okay, I've got a4. No. d5. You can push here. That's always happening. Yeah, that's I guess that's a good move. Queen b6. Oh, yeah, okay. This isn't looking good. So king h2. Mr. Woolley, Mo Woolley's got me. King h1. I could trade here. Takes. No, and then move the knight h. But he can still take here. Yeah, this bishop's going to be a problem. It is a problem already. It's a problem. I should have went queen here. I had this X-ray defense. That's what I should have done. I don't know. I don't know. He's got me. Mr. Woolley got me. Did I play him today already? Because we got the same. I just want to see when I played him. Because I have one game against this guy. I hope I didn't play him already today. No, 2 years ago. Okay, where did he go? He pushed. Yeah, this is not looking good. It hasn't looked good for a while. Yeah, because I'm considering sacking a pawn and then going queen b2. But he can just do nothing. Okay. I was thinking we'd take him with the h pawn, but maybe I go for this. Because this is annoying. His bishop's annoying. Okay, I think that helped us. Because knight h5 now is looking good. He's got this. So h6. No, let's not touch anything there. Back here again. I'm going to sack this pawn. And then I don't know if I want in here. Don't really have a good follow-up. But then I got queen b2, and then I can go here, knight f4, because this knight will move, unless he defends it. Okay, so here he defends, and then what? Then I come in here. So that's infiltrate. Then maybe knight h5. So he's threatening check. And then it gets a little scary. Then he coming in here all of a sudden. I can survive for a little bit. Getting low on the clock too. So I think he's going to do it, but oh, wow. What? He's just happy being up a pawn. Okay, well, now I'm coming in here. He's just happy being up a pawn. He's happy with his a pawn, but at least now I've got activity. I'm down a pawn. He's got a past a pawn. He's way up on the clock, but I've got activity now. He had so much pressure on me. But I'm really down on the clock. So what am I doing after rook b1? Can I go to rook d2? No, yeah. I mean, I am just down a pawn here. I'm just down a pawn. H5, h4. The truth is I'm just down a pawn. And on the clock. No, I guess I could take on b1. I can take on b1. There's bishop c2. Yeah, he's trying for something like that. I can go rook b2. Okay. Because here I'm going to infiltrate. I can take on G2. Gotta be careful about that though, but I think I can. You gotta like my A4 move. I'm so low on the clock. I mean, I know I can go rook a b8, and that might be simplest, but so he comes in here, and then I've got this. So he can push, but then my other knight comes in, and knights are tricky. I don't really have anything, but they're still tricky. I got no time though, seriously. Okay, I'll go for the pawn. Get my pawn back. He's got counterplay. I don't know. I mean, I should have maybe. I don't know. I could have doubled up. He should have went with the rook. Well, I don't know why he did that. He should have went with the rook. Yeah, and now I can take here. I don't know why he didn't go rook b1. Yeah, so I can just take here now. My knight sucks. Let's pin him. How do I improve my knight? Give my knight a square. He pinned himself. I don't know why he pinned himself. Okay. Gotta be careful. He's still tricky here. Okay, pin. Okay, improve the king. I'm just going here, the promised land, and I was thinking about pinning again. Probably should have, honestly, but okay, we just go here. And then here, king d4 next. Takes. Okay, here. 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 Push. Push. Check. Push. Queen. And he's going to get a block from me. Okay. I won't actually block him because he made it close. Okay. I got a bit of my rating back, but at least I'm holding at 2,200. You know, like it makes me feel like I almost deserve it. Because I'm playing lots of games, and I'm still at 2,200. I'm holding it. I'm holding 2,200 barely. I need to climb more, a little more, but at least I'm holding it. I'm holding it. Okay. We had this twice today. This D3 E4 today, the big clamp. And then I kind of had this dragon position. He traded off bishops, and then I played it kind of like a bird-esque. Grabbed space on the queen side, and then he got a scary position. I burned a lot of time here. Yeah, so I'm sure I could have probably played this a little bit better. I was thinking about trading knights, and then he's got a bad bishop for the moment, but I don't know. I don't know if I could have done better. I could also maybe have avoided the knight trade entirely, but yeah, I'm not sure. We'll see what the computer says. And I don't know if should I have taken on F4? I just didn't. I wanted something. I didn't want to trade everything. I don't think he should have taken. I think he should have done this Jeremy Silman idea, like G4. G4, G5. This is what he should do, I think. Right? He's got to do the Silman. I think that's what this position is asking for. Is it not? And then I went for this A4 move. Dizzy would never have played this a couple years ago. A move like A4, because it's not like the thing is I have to get something going, because maybe I don't have to get something going. But it felt like he was making progress here. And it's a little scary if he starts approaching me this way. And I didn't like his bishop controlling these important light squares. Maybe A4 was not necessary, but at least considering the move, though, I'm happy about getting activity. I'm not sure about Queen C1. I don't think this is the right approach for him. I think he should keep attacking me. I was looking at this. I go King H8. I think this still might have been a good option for him. I'm not really sure why he didn't go for it. Oh yeah, his queen was under attack. So after he comes here, I guess he's going to have two pieces under attack. Okay, I guess it doesn't work after King H8. He's going to have two pieces under attack. And then here I also burned time. So this was bad time management. But I am down a pawn. Yeah, I mean, the most natural move, if this was bullet, is going rook FB8. But what am I doing after that is the thing. So I went after the A2 pawn, plays A3, and then I wanted to kick his rook out, so I kicked out his knight first. Then he traded. He gave me a pawn back. And I don't know why he took with the bishop. But to me, the most natural move is taking with the rook so that he gets active. So this was really weird. This was very strange. Oh, maybe he was worried about the C pawn afterwards. I don't know. Yeah, I think maybe that's why he was worried about this. Maybe rightfully so. And then I pinned him. And yeah, won material. And pinned, yeah, just brought in my pieces here. I traded. I might have been too willing to simplify here, but it did make my job a lot easier. And then I was considering rook A2 because I force, like, I don't think it's any different though than what I played. And then he didn't resign, but he did make it pretty close, and I did not convert well. At all. I did not. Maybe I should just go after the H pawn at this point, like rook H2. Might be simplest. I'm going to sneeze. No. Excuse me. Yeah, I was not making progress here. Oh, I could have taken the pawn. No, but this, yeah. Yeah, he made this a lot closer than I liked. And then we had this kill box set up. Okay, let's look at that with the engine. Boop. Wow, 2 hour, 37-minute stream. But, so I lost 6 points today, but considering I played a bunch of games and holding at 2200, again, I'm happy with that. Felt like I got a lot more black games than white, because I think I only had 2 bird games today. Okay, so yeah, so this was all fine, actually. It's slightly better for black. Yeah, I just played it like a bird, so this was actually legit, I guess. No problems yet. Yeah, so it does want to take. So takes and then rook b8. But it's pretty equal, obviously. It's just such a dull position. It's thinks c4. I think I considered that, and then it got a little murky for me. But it doesn't want him playing f5. Yeah, because I think he should have played g4 coming up. Was it? No, not here. Here, I think he should have played g4. G4. Computer doesn't hate g4, but it's suggesting other moves instead, like c4. Oh, that's a weird move, but maybe white just wants to solidify all of this, and then it wants to continue attacking on the king side. Maybe that's the idea. That's a weird move though, c4. That's the only thing I can think of. It wants to secure this and then start pushing. Yeah, I thought g4 would have been a little bit better than the. I guess maybe okay. I guess it exposes his king, so we can. There's some ways to play against the king. Queen c6, a4, c4. There's ways to exploit e4, I guess. If his king wasn't on h1 and if it was on h2, then this might make more sense. It's faster. So the best move was h6. I felt it might be too weakening. But wait. No, never mind. No, it likes a4. Now that it understands it, computer didn't understand it at first. Computer likes a4. It just didn't understand the sacrifice at first. And I don't really understand it either, but other than I need activity. So it does like a4. But it wants to go 96 immediately. Or c4. C4 and then 96, and there's weaknesses. But what I don't like about that is d6 is also weak. I don't like that. That's a bit too much. But knight e6 right away. What's the difference? He can go to e3, so what? If I go here first, Like what's the difference here? Then c4. I don't know. I'm not going to look into it. There's some difference between queen b2 and knight e6. I don't know what it is. Yeah, knight e6 and then knight f4. Yeah, trading was good. This was all good. Oh, I missed. So h5 right away. Oh, yeah. And then if he goes h4, then we come in and attack. Yeah. And then there was also c4. But rook a8 was good. Rook a8 was good. And then h5. So this was good. I played pretty well. And I thought he should have taken with the rook, but he was just in trouble regardless. Yeah. It went. I played pretty well, honestly. The only little hiccups here were it wanting to play c4, but I mean that's complicated. Yeah, it doesn't like allowing f5. So yeah, so takes, and then we don't have to take again. We don't have to take again. Then we go c4 again. But knight takes is not bad though. But yeah, c4. And if he does nothing, I don't know. I'm getting burned out here. Knight c5 apparently. Yeah, it's getting complicated here. Or takes. And then queen b6. And then, yeah, there's weaknesses now to play against. No, I only won 2 games. I'll summarize it in a minute. Okay, well, I'll summarize it now. So I did Puzzle Streak in 23 minutes, a good Puzzle Streak session. And then I played 6 games, maybe I did win 3 in a row. Yeah, 3 losses, 3 wins, down 6 points, but still holding at 2,200. So my graph should be plateauing a little bit, which is good. I'm if I can maintain 2,200, I'm happy. And honestly, I just want to maintain 2,175. I'll be happy. Because my base for a long time was 2,150. I want my base to be 2,175. I don't want that to be my base. That's my base, 2,175. And maybe it is, but right now I'm holding at 2,200. I may or may not be back tomorrow, but I'll be back Thursday for sure. Thanks for watching. Have a good night. See you next time.